Hello. Yes, I'm aware you cannot see me. Um, it's dark. I'm just here to say, uh, give a few tips about like fitness. Fitness from a person like me. I mean, I'm not that fit, but like, while I may be scrawny, there is one thing I possess that is like immaculate. I have like a really high, like walking endurance. Specifically for walking, I cannot run that far without my like lungs or my kidneys hurting. But with walking, I'm actually quite like I have a lot of longevity with that. I can walk for like 2 hours straight while talking and not lose my breath once. Longest time I've probably been on a walk is like around 5 hours, I want to say. This was when I got lost in an Appalachian mountain trail, accidentally wandered onto private property. Felt like I was gonna die, cause like it got to the point where you're so dehydrated that your saliva tastes like paper. Worst feeling ever. Glad it happened though, and I'll tell you why. It's like it was a test of my strength, not my strength, but my endurance. And I honestly didn't think I'd be able to do it. And trust me, it was like I was actually the only one who wasn't wearing shorts. I was wearing pants. Thank God, because there was a lot of like thorn bushes. Uh, I was wearing flannel on top of that, while my mom and my little brother were wearing like tank tops. This is in the middle of summer, by the way, June. So I was like the only one that actually had like protection against the thorns. I I also have low. I also suffer from low blood sugar, so it was terrible. But I made it out alive, and now I have something to talk about. Another time that tested my endurance was so my little brother. He's around 15 now. He actually turned 15 this month. Um, he could easily beat the shit out of me in a fight. But I'm telling you, he cannot walk for shit. I mean, he can in like normal weather conditions, but there was one time where we had like half a foot deep, like half a foot deep snow, and I was like, well, this kid. I mean, he doesn't, go for walks that often. He's, he's pretty strong, so I think that it'd be fun for both of us. He had to lay down a few times in the snow. He was just done because the snow was weighing his feet down. In fact, make a note of that. Walk in the snow. It is basically the equivalent of attaching, like, walking in a bunch of metal chains. It's because you have a lot of friction and weight going against your feet as you walk. It is not fun the first time, but definitely fun when you keep doing it. I take walks in the winter often, and, well, pretty much all the time. And you might be thinking, wow, this place, why would you be walking at night? I'll tell you why. And this is just very specific. The place I live in is terrible during the day. During the day, people get jumped. I saw on Facebook footage of someone's house in the main part where all the kids my age hang out. Toddler being chased down on someone's property. Halfway across the street, not halfway across the street, just across the street in general. Tackled down, leg twisted behind him. I know it's off topic, but that's why I don't walk in the day. Well, I do, but not often. I have been sent threats when I used to go live on Instagram during these walks. So that's why I walk at night. Because everyone's asleep. Well, I mean, it's 8 o'clock. Everyone's with their families. Wearing a hat. But yeah, that's just why I walk at night instead of in the day. I take bike rides in the day, though. Fun thing with that, if you're gonna switch to bike rides, if you normally go for walks, don't do it all the way. Well, I mean, like, it does, increase your endurance and your persistence and your stamina. What it doesn't increase is your patience. I usually get home in like 30-40 minutes. My walks take 2 hours. So I'm usually like, I was about like, and I know the math doesn't add up. I was about halfway in this trail, and I'm like, dang, why am I not home already? Even though I knew why. So this is just some exercise advice. Taking walks at night is just not at night, just at any time, especially during the snow and in rough terrain. Best thing you can do. Peace out.